how do you feel about the lifestyle here compared to your life before?
Um, I love the simplicity of it.
Mm.
It's I love the carefree nature of it. It's no, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's taken care of for you. I feel like I'm supported, and I also don't necessarily have to meet a standard or do something to earn my
Ah,
place here. I'm
ah.
pretty much accepted no matter what I do. And I wasn't like that in the society that I grew up in. There you have to earn your place and show, prove your value and show that you're, a valuable contributor to society, or else, you're worthless. And here it's, you have the inherent value. You're worthy, just for who I am. And there's a big part of that that's here that helps me feel like I want to contribute and that I want to give of myself to the community.
So you mean this environment will make you mm, feel free to express yourself truly and express your most beautiful version of yourself.
Yeah, yeah. It's free. I do feel free here.
Free.
There's a freedom of having broken free from the the
So we,
cycles of
you,
old,
you,
and
you,
yeah.
you said that you don't want to work outside in the secular world, and you even so. What was that kind of life like when you work outside?
It was like you're always trying to get somewhere and like finish what you're doing so that you can go back home and have a little bit of freedom before you have to come into work the next day. And it's a destructive cycle of meaningless
So
boredom, and
you don't like what you do. You don't like the work you do.
there were some parts of it that were okay, but
Mm.
in the bigger picture is that the life is, it's not one thing. It's you're just trying to get through it, right? You're just
Oh.
trying to survive.
So just work for earn money for
Yeah,
survive.
the survival mode for sure. And here you're doing more than survive.
Mm. No need to worry about.
Yeah, yeah. Your needs are taken care
Yeah,
of. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't I'm not looking for how I'm going to support myself and how I'm going to survive. That's taken care of. And now and then I'm free to do, to give in whatever way I want, in whatever way I'm
Mm.
passionate about, and I'm just free.
Free,
Yeah.
free. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Ah, so
You're happy with it so far? Good.
perfect.
Good.
Well, what part of life Chan philosophy resonates most with you?
mm, the natural, aspects of it, the way of nature, the way of the creator,
Oh.
uh, getting back into nature, into our natural way of living, is again what I, always wanted. The other way of life felt so unnatural again. So this way of life is much more natural. We're in nature. We're
Mm.
working with nature.
Yes. Yeah.
We're integrated with nature. We're one with nature.
Mm.
And that's such a big part of the Life Chenyan philosophy, is that we're reconnecting with the way of nature. We're
Yeah.
aligning ourselves with the movement of nature.
Mm. Mm.
And that's our natural, that's the way that feels the most effortless, that feels the most pleasurable, happy, free, that we're not, in the struggle with nature,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we're together with it. And that's such a big part of living here, that we're as nature should be, and that's us. that's what we are, right? We're not
Yes.
apart from nature.
Yeah, yeah,
We're reconnecting with that.
yeah. That's great. That's
So
great.
yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of roles or tasks have you taken on here, and how do you feel about them?
Mm. Well, I love working with the garden, with the vegetable fields.
Mm.
Working in the fields is great. Working with nature.
Yeah.
Uh, planting a seed, raising the seedling,
Mm.
planting the seedling in the ground, watching it grow into a tree or
Oh,
into a mature plant
yeah.
is very satisfying and very fulfilling. Working with life, creating life out of nothing, creating something, growing vegetables that we then harvest and then eat that same night. That's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Um, and the construction's also good. Building stuff that we need.
Ah, yeah.
Uh, our home. We're building our home
Yeah.
together, and it's everything for us.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what's so good about the work is that you're just serving yourself. You're serving your own community, and you are receiving the direct benefits
yeah.
of your work.
Yeah, yeah,
Always,
yeah. Yes.
never just benefiting your boss. You're just like in the old way of working.
Oh,
It's so much more natural.
yeah. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. How do you feel about the sense of community and the relationships here?
Again, very very free and very accepted, and everything's allowed. Everything is open and free, and there's nothing that's like cut off or isolated. Everything
Ah,
is together,
together.
right? And it's always felt, when there's something that isn't quite fitting. But here, everything fits. Everything is like one family.
Ah.
Everyone is a member of this family. We're brothers and sisters, and I really enjoy that dynamic.
Do you think the relationships in the community is much more simple than the relationships outside?
Yeah, you could say that it's more simple, that it's
Oh,
not complicated. There's no like layers of emotional strain or emotional charge.
oh.
Maybe sometimes some emotions come up,
Mm.
but this environment that you're in, it really helps you just to let it go. There's
Oh.
no reason to feel bad ever here. So it's, of course, we still, when you're so new in this environment, you're still carrying a lot of this
Mm.
old way, these old
Mm.
patterns of
Yeah.
thinking and feeling,
Mm.
and it's helping you release it all when you're in this way of life. It helps you purify yourself of all that old stuff, those layers of emotions and just
Ah.
like stuff that doesn't feel very good or free or
Mm.
open.
Mm. So you feel you become more and more pure, or some?
Yeah, yeah. The heart is becoming more open.
Oh,
There's a lot less I'm carrying with me,
oh.
that we all grew up with all this stuff,
Yes,
but
yeah.
it's we don't need it anymore.
Mm.
Don't need to carry that anymore.
It's also freedom, freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're helping yourself become more free by letting go of what you don't
Mm.
need anymore, letting go of what isn't you.
Mm.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.